Fie any fie ampa ebre aso say yedu ewrem ewo Ghana ni ncho ene ne ntwa so enhanoa baby biada ansem no eda no ye be ya tonkonkon so now so wahu said the neoma etie we dey aseda ni bi ebema the award winner any team of producers a omoboa amadwumadi abawakache ensem no so na se mi wrem ewo fie na wonso wa monitor from afar any obodo ibo yina na dey aseda ama nyameba Bernard Padi Botwe show no awie no ya prapra chi kra no na se Mary adepa omonso beboa na ye dey ato Facebook said be ya wonso betimi akọ na wanya bi ahwe edin no eye Dennis Asamoah said the wunim no ahotedi no eye Alatula na masom am ye koye nim kama the Ultimate Sports Morning Show we eye Win Some Wednesdays edition na ye dey ma no and 10 times so Yinrum ewo the Ghana Football Association and the Ghana BlackStars in Sen Semne de no one debia ebeba esan se fini aba niyedi after say Otto Addo Akwesi Agyeman qualify anko PM AFCON 2025 nyame ya dom na ne maye toso mienu no wa ma Morocco ni betimi akurem onim se eniguase no aba na debate na ekoso nyina no se Otto Addo edi ni dwumadi ebeto na papa no chiuma enya de a ni dwumadi obetimi edi ato enne anase Ochina no and a former couple and as a former vice the Ghana Football Association Uncle George George Free and so Edina no atum na o review say we hear contractor edema Otto Addo na papa no eka se nya de so be resign ne ana Ochina na contract ne so hwe the wom and say so wentimi amfa ya qualify anko pim AFCON ne dia na say kwan bia so no per cross a wom no so de ni dwumadi no eto yentie said ye Uncle George Free edit ne etudwa efa contractor owura ni din eni Otto Addo esan ye no eho
papa no waka chiro planes onye ready so be coach BlackStars what's me ban for a short period I'm only coming to take Ghana to the World Cup qualify to the World Cup and go play the World Cup and then leave to go and continue my job and wakopa ni cho wa ni be no adna ba betra wi ya na woni de ya mo Otto Addo 3 years contract say all the previous coaches near 2 years only one of the clauses in Otto Addo's contract na no me say Otto Addo say no resign only de na room. I can stick it on authority. Say it is in Otto Addo's contract. One of the clauses that can tell you the contract. One qualifier. Pamra out say me Wabua. It's in there.
So one qualify for AFCON. You better meet the contract.
Yes. The FA has every right to terminate the contract. Also, know the Omonkan because the Kirisuti and Kamaba candidate. It's in there. It's in the contract. Let the FA come out to say George Obua.
George Free. Or say Krisa. Okay, yato abontenda dada. But the year to need the Katasumbi muaso. I say Buka Frache. Aye nentwibini no. So na ho but emfini eye peche odi wani atwem e wonsem from there na say coach a nidin ene Otto Addo esan editu dwa se so teto mpredu obesore mpredu baako enti se de AC ebebu na bam na bia odi ne dwumadi ato na wa give up no enya de obe give up da
I never given up on nothing. No, this is the way I came up. If you want to be, let's say, a footballer, a professional, you will never give up. You fight, you work hard. You work 4 town 10 times, you stand up the 11th time, and then you do it. This is how I made it. It's not like I came up and then I made it as a professional. And the same as a coach. As a coach, it's not like, someone will just give you anything to run the bash. You have to work hard, you have to have teams, you have to work with them. You have to surely get results, which were not there, 100%. It's my responsibility, no one else. This is part of the job, and I know this is. But I'm very, very sad. Look. When I go home to my family, I don't even want to go home because when I go home, I will see them crying.
Otto Addo as the head coach of the BlackStars, and I would say Nikasano Echa Eguno. The executive committee of the Ghana Football Association, our president Keto Kreku Edano Makado Ekahon Sanso and a Kinsil Osei Bunsu Yenuaba Gifty Owari Enzo Ekahu be Eugene Noble Gideon Fosu Nana Udru Safo Kwasia Pia and Painfo Akani Nano Nei Momo Ekoshia Unimsa Kwasi Baby on enemy and Yadi obit me a BP me die so mu inkrano na Kwasi absent Elha went me ama and Nessa de Henry Asante editor nim na 20th of the month November 2024 about Duba Kopepepa and Painfo Asia na Yahwe Kwampa the BlackStars of Ghana say yebebo Otto Addo na mu 2 pets George and some kind say one contract went me amfa qualifier yebe pam no say empam no decisions any gina ye bia Painfo besi Ghana football na some Painfo na ne emergency wa we putu puru pochirikra enhia mudie na Painfo no ekohia na ye de honsem so to anim ye ko Kumase na owura ba ko a ukọ Kumase ya Ghana ha de football no okasa sepe na tese toto abo e de ba park so Alhaji Karim Groza ono so akasa e de afa performance a ekoso e BlackStars Ochema care to kreku abreso any leadership ya olidi federation ne de ebe den pa say Ghana football betimi afra adumu akwa adumu according to papa no or since the state of Ghana football ne de nyoma enkoye nyoma aye basa enti se nke be ya enka papa ne de any care to kreku on resign on fa ne dwumadi no ento se de be ya Ghana football so no ebetimi afa ne ntoma pa afra
demonstration na aba no yin na nka yin na e wo kesi wo ye wa personal kunya administration self-interest administration 2 3 friends administration 4 family administration any agency administration national team any agency no mo na any me down for no mo ni na no mo adia o from bia because that is interest may interest being the Ghana football champions na appeal na ye appeal demonstration we have to pass a resolution against this man going to leave football alone then when you open football in Saka any say I say or exercise in I Cambo who why Cambo we see who respect to Pia ye bibia who ko protect what protect it time to go wonko any yes football is bringing family together, not care administration. One resign, no koboko. Mema the way they obey to me, want to me in now.
We Alhaji Karim Bruiser and out in Kano. Yemfio na yemfio ni entrim ewo former where you coach the BlackStars Jana se kwabena kono. And so Nioma Enkuyi, Nioma Esi form, Nioma Ayabasa ewo ye federation no ono so edina no etumu na de ochi na ene say ebeye padia efe no and try say ode Nioma ebegu nsenie so na simple ya plan it beyond profit. They plan it beyond profit ebeboa ama national teams no so no structure no ene Nioma no etimi ejina brand improve the fortunes of Ghana football in the country.
We have to have a plan that goes beyond profitability. We need to look at our youth football. If we don't do it now, we're already late. We have to look at our under 17, under 20, under 23, the local BlackStars, and then to the national. Because if we don't do it now and we don't start to really try to strategize how to go about it, we will continue to be talking like the way we are talking now. Where did the likes of Amwajan, Suri Muntari, Sylvia Pia, this was the best generation we had. They played from the under 17. You'll be surprised that Lai and Atram knew each other since 10 years. They've been playing together since 10 years. I just recently found that. When it happens like that, there's some progression. We have to go back again and do that. If we don't do it, now most of the time we turn to the professionals. It's not bad, but we need to have a home base that we groom. And if we're fortunate that they will also travel abroad and be big players, the better. But if we don't do that now, we'll still be standing, we'll be talking about the same issue in 5-6 years' time. And that is my biggest fear. So these things should be done properly.
We sika kona na uti nka se ono so edene de etudwa kama no mesro papa ni din enesa ne dara nso edibi ebo mo se de amayedu babia yedu ye fellow ya nyina no eye planning na ye plan na amayedu babia yedu because one planning ye one prepare ye na oye nioma said ye opa edu bedu babia wadu.
A lot of factors. Number one, the fact that we had a wishy-washy campaign. I say a wishy-washy campaign at a time that a lot of teams were already preparing. We were even juggling about where to play, what our pitches are, and all of that. I also think that we were lacking in some instances with player absences. As you've seen in the last match, for instance, 8 players pulled out. But there are also perhaps maybe deeper problems I see from afar, and that has to do perhaps with the way our coach has managed the team, even towards the end of the campaign. And I also think that the management committee and the executive committee of the GFA have not come up to the task. And I also think that the squad-wise, some of the players generally also have to take responsibility. The entire ecosystem did not work well. I think that each and every one has got to take a share of the blame.
Sanidara, I don't know, now them say, you didn't show. Ewo Niger for nsem Ghana for paye lie Sudan she Ghana for paye lie say aden nkofo eton cassette nkofo obubu more na omone Ghana ebobo ne ye she Ghana de a edu ba bia entwa yi sani dara chima your football no afa different dimension entese tetede no a wo ka say Ghana shia o man bia wo pese o she no wa bibiri ma no ne o ma sesa enti yemfa enhye team say football afa different dimension.
Sometimes you need patience. Sometimes you need to bite the bullet when you need to bite the bullet and all. And then we must remember African football football has changed for the better. The teams that we thought, were minnows in the past have grown. And we must also grow at the pace that they are growing so we can be better. I believe that we have the players, have the squad. There are nitty-gritty, there are some tiny problems within the team, within the setup, management, and all of that. I think that if those things are fixed, in no time we'll be back at the top of it. I think the World Cup campaign could be a good place for us to start. And I'm hopeful for the future of Ghana.
We Sema Sanidara Ede Etuja, Mr. Ugusu 80, Efisem Asempa 94.7 way the Ultimate Sports Morning Show, Hana Ghana Nibianso Air Monitor, na Ononso RSA Ubenya, Bibi Pabi Eddie Efia Edea, Obechibi Eddie Atuasun, Yen Free or not Enfre any entrim Ewo and Semfo Frodia, now still on the BlackStars, na Papa Nidi Ene Kwesi Agyeman, a BlackStars Management Committee member, said the Ghana for air calling for the sack of Otto Addo no, on and the Dusty Edin Komo or Daybreak or Hit FM. So na Papa Edin Sembi Etu just say wana eka wana eche wadrin se Otto Addo ye money name to Dima ya ni njana kwano on the onu bia enyadrin e wansama ye ka edifa Akwesi apel no Akwesi Otto Addo hono se ye manmre ye ma ye patient enye adwuma e wo Otto Addo akache said de be ya obetimi de afri adomu akọ adomu.
Over the last few years, we've had how many coaches? We had Kwesi Appiah come and go, Milo, CK, and then Otto. Otto phase 1 and Otto phase 2. And I believe speaking to the FA president and executive committee, their plan was that we should have a long-term plan, a long-term build-up. So they felt that they needed a coach who could do the long haul. At that time, I think Otto had taken us to the World Cup. He came, he said he had a contract with Dortmund, went back. So he's been brought back to try and build long-term. So if you look at the long-term vision, I think we need that consistency. But football is also about results. And so, but where we are now, where we have in a few months, I think 3 months, we have 2 crucial games against Chad, home and away, I believe, to try and qualify for the World Cup. I don't believe this is the time for that change. But it's also a call for Otto and the technical team to really take a mirror and look in what are the things that are not going right, because I don't get it.
My ESCO member, or see on Wangasa, he don't get it. Until say, you know the answer, so but Otto Addo the technical team then fire, no him. No Nioma and Queen the Akuy now on rectify. No a management committee member, no BB says no monso to Hoya then Nioma air touches ever hono. Emmanuel Archibald Bedu AK tournament AK Bologna. Yes, when this year so Edna no etumu. Now the tournament eka ina 8 yawa or say on the so be the subo air bo be Otto Addo or nene yardin so this subo be Otto Addo there, but I know Otto Addo nkwan say this subo no ebono or say the management committee of the BlackStars and also no omonso Otto Addo ipamu ejai no e ma no se ono nko anya na dwuma ni nyina aka ho na yadu ba bia yadu
enye coach nko enye players nko institution no se obi aye na dwuma nti the moment say dwuma no enso ni pene the problem aba na ne nti aha je ne se yenti asese there's a lot of countries here where are this na ball no ekuna ni because cup the teams no from 16 24 na Ghana 24 no won't even qualify na after 5 years why is that coach is 5 nti entire problem no enye coaching ayinko ya beti say there's a problem there because again the quick solution now you say you for 4 years in EMFA. We need to change the strategy. Quick solution is say say qualify for African Cup. Say qualify for World Cup. Say winning match near say no. Until what I try quick solutions offer players here back quality players here more club. Quick solution EMFA. Let's go back. Until in as much as my Jete and now no cause he have disappointed Ghanaians. Me I foresee say the entire problem no. What you control the door stress on the coaching side. Me Petit
Asempa
you have a problem. Let's say you BlackStars Management Committee for now I'm in Okasaya. But when you the ESCO no almost a football no so. I did help him.
Emmanuel Archibald Bedu Eddie no muda ho nti ensan hia nchiremu bia ebiem yemfi national issues ne yemra club issues kakra yemfa Efisem no empem dia wo hato fuga kache no coach Bakwa or boy Juma for now ni dinye Abubakar Watara and so Akasa after beating Karela ewo Ali Mama Stadium no they all kanyina and it's the last season we said they don't ko ewo bechim na player koto amabo ato atena na dia there's intwa ye nti afidie saa de oma ankoyi na ye wie league na ye hwe position has da ototo sen or we wanwe ne ade ne de enya ade afi ombe so ombe komti omo bomodin so betimi avoid relegation na asundwe aba Heartful at the end of the season.
We don't play about the title.
last 2 seasons we are suffer in the relegation zone. We are fighting to escape from that situation. That's the only things we are working. We are working, talking with the boys, our training. Every time sometimes it's working. We are training, we are focused on the game. Every game is a final for us.
Watara hone fa Prosper na Teogum entwa to Prosper na Teogum ese problems anyhow ekoso ewo na ne club no akachi nyina no this time around or to nioma or the nioma eguns and so said ebe ya obetimi attend things around amanioma so akoso yie pa yentie Prosper na Teogum.
We are practicing on them and make sure that they don't occur again. What I kept telling them was that football is a repetitive action, which means that whatever happens today in a game will happen another time. If it's not the next game, maybe the next 4 or 5 games it will happen. Sometimes even the next game it will happen again. So I made them understand that football is a repetitive sport, that every action that occurs can occur again in the next game, the next game, and the next game. So they shouldn't take those errors for granted. They should make sure that they learn from them and ensure that if they occur again, they don't commit those errors again. So we've done a lot of work on that.
Prosper na Teogum na te nkano yebegina so na ye de Efisem ni na asi eye Ernesto Kwao also monitor all the way from France. Yada se ugu so monitor what we na etna say na Brena Kano or the Akabian so atwa so me ni ye Dennis Asamoah from Ala Tula ama